You'll be all right, Mum. Mum! Just keep his hand up.
I said get an ambulance!
I'll do it.
You'll be all right, Roy.
You can give us an hand if you like.
No, thanks. Why don't you get lazy cow Marilyn to do it?
I'm not letting her near my pigs.
Well, you don't mind her going near your dad.
So he's big enough to look after himself.
Look, your dad's been to hell and back. He's what you call very vulnerable.
He's what you call a randy old goat.
A man spurned is a man who'll find any port in a storm. Psychology of human nature is that.
I'll stick to it, pigs.
I just wonder if the novelty of the gourmet nights will wear off.
No, we've got to build on it. And word of mouth's probably the best advertising we've got. And it's cheap.
Did you want something, Betty?
Well, I'd just like to take an interest.
Of course, and you're a bit of an expert, aren't you, Betty? In word of mouth.
Hey, just remind him that he's only the casual cook, you know. He's no right to talk to you longest-serving member of staff like that.
How's David been in? He was supposed to meet me.
We're just about to shut up shop.
I'll have a pot of tea. Can I see if you've got any cakes I fancy?
So, going back to these,
I wouldn't
theme
mind some
nights,
advice, Kathy.
Do you mind we're having a meeting?
David and I are nest making. It's very exciting.
As I was saying, we have to build on our success, so...
Well, it's just whatever you want to do, I know that I can
You're
make
pretty adept at making a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
What are you getting at?
We're staying at Annie Sugden's cottage. Just temporary. How on earth do you make a shoebox habitable?
Oh, yeah, need an ambulance,
Look,
quick.
just get in the address, tell him he's lost a couple of fingers and he's losing blood.
OK, it's Holgate's farm. Yeah, circular saw.
Right, hold his hand up. Wrap this one in tightly and keep the pressure on the wrist. What are you doing? What's happened? It's the saw.
Ambulance will be 20 minutes or more.
But we can't wait that long.
Look, I'll take him in, Van. Van, I'll have him there before they even get here.
Oh, go on then, quick.
Dad. Come on. Dad.
You stay here with him, David.
We'll manage. Come on, I'll give you a lift up front.
What's for tea, then?
Whatever you make, our manager on AWOL.
I've been working all day.
Oh, yeah, you'll do for Frank Tate, but you won't do for me.
He pays me.
There are more important things in life than money.
Here we all are, then.
Well, where have you been?
Oh, have you missed me?
I have. It was like the sun went behind a cloud.
Shut it, Dad. I've been taking in the scenery. I can't get enough of it.
We've noticed.
You love it here, don't you?
Does it show?
You belong.
I've never felt more at home in all my life.
Well then, you'll know where the spuds and the chip pan are kept. You can do tea.
Of course I will.
Hey, what a woman, Sam.
Come on then, Tina. I'll make the chips. You watch. And then you'll know how to next time.
Here, get this down you. Come on.
Do you reckon it'll be all right? I should never, ever let him near it.
Dad, it's done now.
It's down to me.
What's been going on outside?
Roy's cut himself on saw.
Bad?
Mum and Linda have gone with him to hospital.
Oh, I'll take you down there. Come on, I've got Land Rover.
Aye, OK. Are you coming, Dad?
It'll do no good.
Mum and Linda will be there.
2 more won't make it any better.
They need us. They need you. Now, come on.
I know a bloke got his ear bit off in a fire once. They were going to sew it back on.
They can do wonders, medical science.
Yeah, well, not in this case, it couldn't, because the guy that had bit it off, well, he swallowed it.
Well, just belt up and drive, Butch.
What's that?
Plans for an office conversion in Newcastle.
Way, man, it's not bad, is that?
You never could do accents.
Dinner will be a while.
I was going to finish off the salad in the fridge.
Since when?
When
Well, I'll go and watch telly till it's ready then.
No. Come and sit with us.
Oh, come on.
Look, I said you can stay. We don't have to be all matey.
I know. There's some white wine in the fridge.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I know. It was the best in the post office. Vic Windsor told me. Cool blimey, girl. You might be a dyke, but you sure knows your plonk.
Frighteningly accurate.
Ah, glad I caught you. Fancy a snifter? Don't worry, mineral water for me. I've still got a cabinet full of the stuff that you fancy.
Not tonight, Dad.
Chris, forget wills and inheritance. Can't we just sit down and have a drink together?
I want to catch Joseph before he goes to bed.
Of course.
And I've got a lot of work to be doing.
You don't want to overdo it, lad.
I'll see you in the morning.
Mr. Tate, somebody's been having a go at digging badgers set out.
Did you see them?
No, but it was freshly dug, wasn't it?
Won't they leave anything alone on this estate?
I'd love to get my hands on them.
Next time we get the police in, I don't want any heroics from either of you.
Taking stuff up pot I can understand.
But it's not theirs to take.
I know all about that, but badger baiting, I don't think you can sink lower.
See you then.
I don't suppose either of you two lads would like to come in and have a drink. Well, I'm my own boss now, and it's a poor show if I can't ask the lads in for a drink.
Thanks, Frank, but I've got to go and collect Alice.
I'd love to, Mr. Tate. No to give me greater pleasure. Only Betty gets twitchy if I'm late for my tea. Since...
Don't worry about it.
Another time, eh? I'll give a fair warning. Definite.
Looks like it's just you and me, Peg.
Right, I should do it.
I'll see you later then, Cathy, love.
Yes, night, Betty.
Hi, Betty.
Must be nice for you. Setting up a new home, baby to look forward to.
Can't imagine how happy we are.
It's funny the way things turn around. A few months ago, I'd have given anything to be in your position.
Well, at least we can talk now. It's the last thing I wanted, to hurt you. Neither of us did.
Now, in my small way, I'm the successful businesswoman, and you're in the rented shoebox, expecting a child of uncertain pedigree, living with a young man who's got a roving eye and no proper job. Aren't you going to finish your tea, Kim?
You an hero, Butchwa.
I knew he'd get something right one day.
Blood all over the place.
Can I go and look? Don't be so daft.
You just watch yourself, Zach Dingle, when you're near us, so I don't want you losing any bits.
Aye, I'd look well, you carrying my man on a packet of frozen peas.
Do you mind? What's that?
Fish fingers. There. You'll be all right.
That's just what it looked like. Roy Glover's hand.
Hi, Zoe. Fine. I just wondered whether you'd like to come up and have a spot of supper. Packet of crisps, bottle of pop. Oh, no, not if you're just about to eat. We'll make it later in the week. Great. Oh, I'm terrific. Yeah. Bye, love.
I couldn't remember if you took sugar.
Oh, it's okay.
Right, just hold that and I'll get you a change.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, thanks.
Mrs. Glover, we're going to need to transfer Roy to Leeds. They have the facilities for microsurgery there.
Oh, God.
How is he?
They're taking him to another hospital.
Will he be able to save his fingers?
We can't really say at this stage. Circular saws are vicious machines. I suppose no matter what you say, youngsters can't resist messing with them.
Dad, you go with me mum in ambulance.
I'll go.
No, love, you go home. You look all right.
I'll come.
There won't be room.
We'll fit the pair of you in.
That'll be all right. I mean, there's not anyone can do. Damage has been done.
Perhaps I should go and see Dad.
We're just about to have dinner.
I think he's lonely. Is that the best excuse you can come up with?
Susie is making an effort.
I don't play games.
What do you think?
Oh, it looks wonderful.
I can't vouch for the taste.
It'll be great. Better than 3-day-old salad, eh, Zoe?
Definitely, I'm impressed.
Haven't you forgotten something?
I followed the recipe to the last grain of salt.
Like plates?
And I was doing so well.
I'll get them.
I'll get that.
Faster, can you turn my ring back?
Hello? No, I'm sorry, the surgery's closed. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, Zoe Tate speaking. Yes. Yep, I'll be right there.
Don't take it personally, Susie. She makes a habit of walking out the moment dinner arrives on the table.
I'm choking on some baling string. I'll be quick as I can. Right, I better get off to work.
Still can't believe it. My own father.
Oh, I'll leave him to it.
Lunchtime, he tells me I'm still out of the will. Tea time, he suggests a cosy drink.
Well, at least you'll be your own man.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you won't have to be grateful to him.
I'm not talking about some favour he's handing out. I'm talking about what's mine by right.
Look, Chris, the only thing you've got by right is your life. And you're wasting yours, obsessed with what your father's going to do next. Why don't you do something for yourself?
Oh, I see. Like Steve. High-flying, self-possessed whiz-kid Steve. It's simply a matter of going for it, isn't it? Just like you're going to do with this job he's offered you.
What's that got to do with it?
You're tempted, aren't you? Aren't you?
Why should my life stop at the front door or at the Woolpack bar if I'm lucky?
You better be getting there.
Yeah, I am. But you might just like to bear in mind that things might be a bit better between us if you valued me a bit more.
Like Steve does.
Oh, don't be such a child.
What did you say?
The sequel, Frank and Kim get married again. Frank and Kim go on holiday.
Drop us at Woolpack.
Best be going home. Might ring.
Here'll do, Biff.
What is the phone from hospital? I want a drink, David, all right.
Go with him, Dave.
I'll have to tell Kim what's up. I'll catch up with him later on.
You look as though you could do with a drink.
Just get me home. Do you know, I could shake my dad sometimes. He's like a big soft kid with that Marilyn.
He just wants a bit of company with the opposite sex. We all do.
Speak for yourself.
Well, you go out with fellas. Wish I could cop from like you do.
I can take him or leave him.
I'll bet who's it tries it on with you. Tate.
He knows what I'd say.
Yes, please.
You get worse. Do you know, I used to hate him, what he did to us over the eviction. But it wasn't him. It was that wife of his.
I know. How could Dave Glover go for something like her?
What, were you ready and waiting?
Why not?
Nah, he's all right, is Frank Tate.
He's rich.
He's the only one round here who'd give me a job. And before you say it, he doesn't want out in return.
Yet.
Oh, look, there's Ned. Let's see if it's right about Roy.
Hey, Viv. I was just going to say Ned's still a bit upset over it.
It's true, then?
Aye, maybe he's best left alone.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'll tell you what, I'll bring your drinks over to you.
Oh, yeah, thanks. It's good of a minute, Vic.
Right, here you are. No, on me. No, there's no need. What can't I buy my mates a drink? Thanks. Hey, gonna kiss the wife now?
No.
I'll have another large one, please, Alan.
I think I'd want a couple of stiff brandies if I'd seen that happen to my son.
Oh, you're not likely to, are you? Because you don't see your lad from one year to the next.
Rachel's just been telling us about your Roy.
Is he serious? How did he do it? My son's just lost half his hand, Nick. What do you want me to do, draw you a picture?
I'll get that. We're over there if you want to.
I was only asking.
3 pints of bitter, please, love.
Set it then. Ooh.
Where the hell have you been?
Hang on.
If this is the way you think it's going to be, you better think again. Just because you've got me now doesn't mean to say you can go back to being one of the lads. Leaving the little lady stuck at home while you please yourself.
Have you finished?
I won't be treated like that. And where are you going now?
I'm going back to Woolpack to see me old fella. Because our Roy's in hospital having an emergency operation and my dad can't handle it.
David.
Well, you didn't give me a chance to say, did you? Is that what you really think of me?
I'm sorry. What's happened?
You tell me.
I bet you're knackered, aren't you? Now, Dave said you were brilliant today. Dead calm the way that you handled everybody. I reckon they wouldn't have coped without you. I know I wouldn't. Linda?
I'm cold. All I can see was his hand. It was awful, Biff. It was awful.
I know. Come on.
Should we send for Bobby's?
You sure that's them who beat you up?
Well, I think so. It was dark.
Everything I do, I make a mess of.
We all feel like that sometimes.
I can't be much of a father.
Of course you are.
I've let you all down, Dave. I've let you down badly.
Will you give it a rest? It's the ale talking.
No, it's not. It's me talking, and I'm telling the truth. Your mum blames me, and she's right and all.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself, will you? You're getting on me wick.
See? I'm hopeless.
You ready for home now?
I can't. I can't face your mum.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not going home.
Oh, give me strength.
Hey, maybe me Uncle Zach and Frank Tate could start their own Lonely Arts Club.
Yeah, you could join and all.
Thanks, cousin.
At least my dad's got his family round him. I mean, we'll be there long after that tart Marilyn gives him the elbow. Who's Frank got? And Chris had Robin blind, given half the chance. And where's that Zoe when he needs her?
Oh, Artina, you're the only one he can turn to in his hour of need.
That's right.
Where are you going?
I bet it was them who were after badgers.
Seth, I don't care about the badgers. They humiliated me. And I'll never forget what they did to you.
You got a problem?
Yes, you.
That sounds like fighting talk.
You need teaching a lesson, mate. You could have killed him.
You must be thinking of someone else. You want to take him home, Grandad, before he gets in trouble?
We've got a lot of mates in here.
Are you threatening me?
Just leave us alone.
That's all I want to do. Have a nice, quiet drink. You don't know where I can get a nice trout supper.
Hey, I'll kill you.
Did you hear what he said, that
Now,
lord?
just calm down, everyone.
He just went for me.
What's the problem, Nick?
I don't care what his problem is. I don't want any fighting in here.
Come on. You can't let them get away with this. These are the ones that attacked me and Seth.
Is that true, Seth?
I can't be sure.
Of course you can't. We never did nout. Where's your phone? I want to call the police.
Drop it, lad.
Come on, Ellie, get me dad. Oh, come on, Nick.
I think it's best that you drink up and leave.
Fair enough, pal. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I'm gonna get you.
Of course you will, son.
Oh, it's you.
Don't worry, I'm not stopping. Must be a family trait not knowing when to clock up. I'm just back from a call.
Do you want a drink or something?
No, I don't want to hold you up. I just wondered if you'd seen Dad today. He rang earlier. He sounded a bit down.
When I saw him, he was fine, full of himself.
Well, I think it's getting to him, being by himself.
Is that what he said?
Well, it's not his way. He hates self-pity. I just thought if you're at a loose end, he might appreciate a bit of company.
Can't you go?
Not really. I've got a meal drying out for me at home. Susie's prepared it specially.
And it wouldn't do to let down your girly chums, would it?
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Apart from spending most of my evening on the stair lift, singing to Joseph and trying to sort out the quarterly figures. You know, just a little matter of keeping home farm functioning, trying to protect your inheritance and all that.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, you're all right either way, aren't you?
Look, don't take it out on me.
I just came here to see
No,
if you're going to
you've
spend...
really got it sussed. Dad knows he can rely on you for the really important things like sending him birthday cards and reminding him to get the dog vaccinated.
What is your problem? I could hit you sometimes.
You better join the queue.
How is he?
We've moved him to the recovery area.
Oh, can I see him?
He's still unconscious at the moment, sleeping off the anaesthetic.
But the operation was successful.
We have managed to reattach the fingers.
Oh, thank God.
But it will be some time before we know whether the healing process is going to be satisfactory. You've a strong lad there, Mrs. Glover. And thankfully, someone acted quickly in packing the fingers in ice.
My daughter.
I think that gives him a better than even chance.
Thanks, Doctor.
Why don't you go home, get some rest, see him in the morning?
I'll wait, in case he needs me.
I'll get someone to fix you up with a cuppa.
Oh, I haven't slept through, have I? Oh, what are you doing here?
I left my keys.
Well, how'd you get in without them? Do you want a cup of tea?
I'll put the kettle on.
No, I'll do it. And you can tell me what you're really doing here.
Yeah, I'll tell David as soon as he gets in. Give our love to Roy. OK. Bye.
Ow, come on. I told you to hold him.
What are they doing here?
Don't worry, I'm off.
Yeah, see you.
What's wrong with him?
He's legless.
Oh, brilliant.
Well, I couldn't just leave him propped up in Winter's shop doorway, could I?
Why not?
Where are you going?
Bed. Your mother rang. The operation went well.
Oh, great. Dad, did you hear that? Our Roy's going to be all right.
For heaven's sake.
I know I shouldn't have just turned up. I wasn't up to anything.
I didn't think for a minute you were. I'm glad you did, though. I've made a decision tonight. I'd be interested in your opinion. I've decided to go away for a bit on holiday. St. Lucia.
It's about time you saw sense.
Really?
Well, I mean, you've got all that dough, and yet you're stuck here while people keep having pops at you. If I were you, I'd be long gone.
I do intend coming back.
Well, at least you're going. That's summit. You know, you've got enough to make your dreams happen.
It doesn't work like that.
Only because you let other people mess you about.
One of the things that's driven me on is so I can share it with people.
They don't appreciate it, Frank.
I suppose you would.
It doesn't matter whether I would or not. We're talking about you.
Not entirely. I want you to come with me.
Oh, aye. I'll just nip home and pack my cosy.
I mean it, Tina. Will you come away with me?